These are three real Arkansas State Trooper stories that defy logic. Encounters with things no officer is trained to face. Phenomena with no explanation. And moments where reality itself seemed to glitch. These are the stories troopers only share behind closed doors, late at night, on empty highways where the radio crackles and the darkness feels alive. Here are three real Arkansas State Trooper encounters that should not be possible. I've been a trooper in southern Arkansas for 12 years, and until last summer, I thought I had seen everything a highway could throw at me. But nothing prepared me for the woman in the median on Highway 82. It was around 3 a.m., the dead part of the morning, when most people are dreaming and the roads feel abandoned. I was running stationary radar outside Crossett when my dash cam caught something strange, a shape in the grassy median about 100 yards ahead. At first, I thought it was an animal, but the closer I got, the clearer it became. It was a woman, standing perfectly still, facing the woods. I slowed down but didn't hit my spotlight. Something about the way she stood, stiff, unnatural, made every instinct in me tighten. When I rolled to a stop, I grabbed my flashlight and stepped out. "Ma'am," I called out, "are you all right? Do you need help?" She didn't move. She didn't even flinch. I got maybe 20 feet away when something about her hair caught my attention. It looked heavy, wet, like she had been standing in the rain for hours, even though the night had been clear. I approached slowly, announcing myself again. Still nothing. I was maybe 10 feet behind her when she finally moved. She turned her head, only her head, not her body, toward me. Her face wasn't right. Her eyes were wide, unblinking, staring straight through me as if she was looking at something behind me in the dark. Her pupils didn't reflect my flashlight. There was no light response at all. Her mouth was slightly open, like she was trying to speak but couldn't. That's when dispatch crackled through my radio, loud and sharp. "Unit 221, be advised. We just received a call about a female pedestrian on 82 near your position. Caller states they saw her step into traffic and get struck by a semi. Driver says she disappeared immediately on impact." I froze. I looked back at the woman, but she was gone. Not running, not walking away. Just gone. The only sound was the wind through the grass. My light hit nothing but empty space. Dispatch kept asking for an update, but I couldn't speak. I just walked backward to my patrol car, scanning the dark like something might reach out from it. The dashcam footage didn't help. It showed her standing there, but it never showed her leaving. She just flickered and vanished in one frame. The official report says, "Unfounded pedestrian call." But the troopers around here call her something else. The woman in the median. The one who's still trying to get help, long after she died. Everyone in the Arkansas State Police has heard rumors about Highway 167 near El Dorado. Strange sightings, cars that don't show up on radar, phantom vehicles. But I never believed in any of it until the night I chased a sedan that shouldn't exist. I was patrolling near the state line when a black four-door passed me, going at least 95. No lights, no tags, just a blur. I flipped my unit around and lit it up. The sedan didn't speed up. It kept the same pace, almost like it didn't care I was behind it. About a minute into the pursuit, something felt wrong. The car stayed exactly 6 or 7 car lengths ahead of me. Not gaining, not losing ground, perfectly steady. That never happens in real pursuits. Drivers panic, they swerve, they accelerate, they make mistakes. But this car felt like it was following a script. I radioed dispatch, but the line was full of static, not normal interference. This was like someone dragging metal across the speaker. Then, the sedan's brake lights flashed once, and the car swerved sharply into the woods. No hesitation, no slowing down. It just vanished between the trees. I braked hard and jumped out with my flashlight. There should have been a debris field, broken branches, tire tracks, damage, something. But the ground was undisturbed. The trees were untouched. There was no sign a vehicle had ever left the road. I walked deeper into the brush, trying to convince myself I just missed the turnoff. But the forest was still, silent. I was about to head back when my dashcam beeped, indicating movement detection. I looked at the screen, The sedan was back on the road, parked, straight ahead, engine off, driver door open, like it was waiting for me. I sprinted toward it, adrenaline pushing me forward. But the moment my flashlight beam hit the trunk, the entire car faded, not drove off, not disappeared behind something. It faded out like smoke being blown away. The road was empty again. The dashcam replay made it stranger. The sedan looked solid, real, physical. But the moment I approached the car, it dimmed, bled into the darkness, and vanished. I sent the footage up the chain. They sent me a file back with the official ruling, camera malfunction due to humidity, and the footage? Deleted. But every trooper in South Arkansas knows the truth. That stretch of Highway 167 doesn't follow the rules, and sometimes, neither do the things that drive it. This happened near Pine Bluff during a fog advisory, the thick kind where the world shrinks to the edge of your headlights. I was checking on an abandoned vehicle off a service road. No driver in sight, no footprints, keys still in the ignition. It looked like whoever was driving just stepped out and vanished. I was searching the surrounding woods when I heard it. A clicking sound, fast, sharp, unnatural. Not an animal, not something mechanical. It sounded almost deliberate. The fog was so dense I could barely see 10 feet ahead, but I could hear something moving, dragging across leaves, stopping, then starting again. I called out, thinking maybe someone was hurt, but what stepped out from behind the tree line wasn't a person. It came into view one limb at a time, long, thin, too many joints. It crawled, not walked. Its limbs bent the wrong way, like it had studied humans but got the anatomy wrong. I froze. My brain kept trying to match it to an animal, a deer, a coyote, anything, but nothing fit. The thing lifted its head. It didn't have eyes, not in the normal sense. Its face was smooth, skin pale, and stretched tight, but I could feel it looking at me. The clicking grew louder, faster, and then it mimicked my voice, not perfectly, more like a broken recording. But it repeated the last thing I said, "Is someone hurt?" I took a step back, hand on my weapon, when the thing jerked upright, limbs twisting. It made that clicking sound one more time, and then sprinted into the fog faster than any animal I've ever seen. I called for backup, but by the time another unit arrived, there was no trace of anything, no footprints, no drag marks, nothing. But the next morning, when I reviewed my body cam footage, the audio of the creature mimicking me was clear, loud, and impossible to explain. I turned the footage in, and just like the others, it vanished from the system. Officially, the incident doesn't exist, but I know what I saw, and whatever that thing was, it wasn't human, and it wasn't alone out there. Those were 3 real Arkansas State Trooper encounters that defy logic. If you've ever driven those dark stretches of road, you know how empty they can feel, how quiet, how wrong, and maybe you've felt it too. That uneasy sense that something is watching from the tree line, or pacing your car just out of sight, or waiting by the median for you to stop. Some roads are dangerous, others are haunted, and in Arkansas, some are both.